You describe in the book how you went through at least a feeling of atheism, right? And you've mentioned that today that you tried to be atheist. Do you? And it was almost like a subjective condition that God isn't there. He hasn't been there for me, and I don't sense His presence. Is that something that recurs? Do you still feel that way sometimes?
Yeah, yeah, I have. It's very easy to get me if I see people suffering. Like the last time was, I think, last year or 1.5 years ago. A friend of mine died. She was a Christian too, and she was a strong believer, and she was praying. She married very late because she was really waiting for the love of her life, and then she found him, and then they couldn't get pregnant, and they prayed a lot, and then it was amazing because she suddenly got pregnant and got the baby, although the doctors said it wouldn't work. And so she had this baby, and then the child was 3 years old, and she had to start to say goodbye to him, or to that girl, and then she died. And yeah, it's not only these things, but that was the last time that when I felt that my faith is trembling. I think if you have these problems with your faith, it's more like it's like a relationship problem or a trust problem that you have with God, and it can only heal if you talk to Him about it, and if you it sounds stupid, but if you share it with Him. And yeah, but that was a very, how you say, offensichtlich obvious situation of, getting that the pain was that the faith was hurt again. But I have these phases once in a while, and it's a nightmare for me. I really hate it. And there's only this, as I try to explain, this step back into the void, before everything, before the existence of everything. I just know in these moments of losing my faith, I only know, okay, I can't go back there. I know that I can't not believe, because it guides me into nothing. And I'm not strong enough. Like, I think some atheists are strong enough, or like themselves or love themselves enough to know that it's enough, that their opinion about themselves carries them, or that their opinion about what is good and what is evil carries them enough. But I don't have this secureness inside of me.